That emerging talent and that emerging consumer base is coming up. And I know every 53-year-old that has dominated their 20-mile radius for the last 15 years is pissed right now that there's some 24-year-old that just sold a house and they don't understand how that happened. And the answer is social, right? The battleground in real estate is clearly playing out on social, clearly. Look, AI is the biggest technology shift in our society since the internet. And I will tell you right now as a human being, I'm in Atlanta right now, and if Rips needed a house and I had to buy him one, I'm going to ChatGPT and saying, who's the best real estate agent in Atlanta? And whatever shows up, shows up. How do you show up on the results for an AI search? I will say right now, if you're a modern real estate agent, more than 50% of your time is to make content. You know, for me, I'm not a good writer, so what I do is I make videos, but then it's transcribed into written form. Today, if you don't have a team, you could do it with AI. Do you know how many people want or enjoy sitting down on a Saturday afternoon with a glass of wine or a bourbon or a sparkling water or tea and just writing 4 or 5 paragraphs about what happened in town? And it's Substack and writing that is gonna lead them to selling a lot more homes. And if you want to sell a house more than you did yesterday, I highly recommend getting off your fucking high horse and looking for the excuse and being like, oh, I used to get views. Like, this doesn't work anymore. Do you know how one-dimensional real estate agents are? Every single real estate agent listening to this podcast must daily post on Facebook Blue Classic. Very important YouTube Shorts, because Gemini is gonna be one of the biggest AI agents, and it's getting its content from YouTube Shorts. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter X, growing day by day in written content. And I don't wanna hear like, well, it's political and I hate it there. People buy houses from Twitter. LinkedIn, a monster. If you're a top 5% agent listening right now, rich people who are professionals are on LinkedIn, and when they're going through their feed looking for SaaS business and sales tips and my content, they also might be moving to the suburbs of Chicago. And if you're a Highland Park real estate person, you start with like, are you moving to Highland Park? And that's the opening line in the thumbnail. So commercial has to be on YouTube Shorts, LinkedIn and Substack, or Beehive, has to happen.
Can I make one video and put it everywhere, or do I have to make unique content for each platform?
You can make one, but I would change the copy and maybe the hook and a little bit of just a little tweaking, okay? Right? Because the LinkedIn crowd's different than the Snapchat crowd, and you want to be contextual to the room you're in.